So, there's been a situation going on where there was a video made on a certain individual, known as Slain. You guys are probably familiar with him. Now, I'm not necessarily friends with him. I just kind of know him. I'm not really that close with many people. Oh. In like the deep open community. But the thing is, the second I saw that video, the first instinct I had was that I felt bad. You know, because I was like, okay, like, yeah, I understand that you shouldn't feel bad for people like that, but I was like, okay, is this true? Because I started asking my friends, because the thing is, I had experience of dealing with somebody who was accused of stuff where they didn't do it, because I was literally there. Granted, way different context. However, that was my first instinct. And I know that's not a good first instinct. You should always trust the victim. But what stood out to me was that the victim didn't make the video. So... Oh, that just went through me. Good strong left. Good strong left. And when I saw that the victim didn't make the video, I was already a little bit iffy about it. So, I started to look into it. I started asking my friends who knew Slain. Like, some other people within, like, Deeply community. Oh, shit, that just fucking mauled me. Ooh. And I just wanted to look into it. My goal was not to advocate for Slain. My goal was to find out what happened, okay? Because I'm not trying to be a proponent of Slain. I'm not trying to be like a dick rider. You know? My goal is to find out what really happened. Oh, wait, that was tough. That was fucking tough. That was fucking tough. Holy shit. But my goal is not to be a Slain meat rider. I want to preface this with that. Because I will point out some flaws that he had. Okay? Because my goal is to get something fair and just. So, I got the dude who made the video and Slain into a call. Right? Because I just thought that was fair. I was like, okay, let's see what's going on here. So the dude who made the video is someone known as Admire Scenery. This person's fucking cracked. I'm scared. They're doing a lot of damage. Never mind. We're good. We're up. Jeez. So, I got Slain and the guy who made the video into a call, and I know how Slain is, you know. He's a deep league individual, which means he's a very aggressive person. So I was like, okay, I'm going to set some ground rules. I want you guys to facilitate a good conversation. I know that something serious happened here. I know that there's serious accusations, so I kind of just acted like a lawyer for both sides. And I told them to take turns talking, which I somehow tamed both of them. And we ended up going over all of everything, and Slain debunked it enough to where we got an understanding that most of the evidence that he was sent was from people that had reason to forge stuff, and there was no, like, proof of user IDs for the stuff that was serious. And he even admitted there was no proof for the proof of the girl killing herself. Because, okay, Slain was accused of 3 things. Number 1 was being a secondhand murderer or whatever the fuck, because he convinced the girl to kill herself. Okay? That's what they said, which we agreed was just straight up not true. He even agreed to that himself, because he said, okay, yeah, I can admit the evidence doesn't look the best. It doesn't look like good evidence. So we went over that. Then we went over the fact that he was accused of being a pedophile. There was no proof of the girl's age, and Slain said that in, like, a Discord server, her age rolls were, like, 15 to 17. Which, we went over that. Roll parries. Ooh, good posture. I love when people use niche enchants. Like, why is he using Bluster, bro? Like, this is the only enchant that really has a counter. Like, that is so weird. And it punishes him with posture, I believe. Yoink. But Then was the claim that he extorted women for nudes, which he said was the one that had the most basis to it. That guy was pretty good, actually. I can respect that. Which is the one that he said had the most basis. The guy who made the video had the most basis. But Slane ended up debunking that too, and most of it was just role play, which is CNC, consensual non-consent. Now, the most important part of CNC is the first C, the consensual part, which Slane proved, right? He showed that there was reciprocating, clear desire on both ends, and the screenshots of her saying that he's threatening and blah, blah, blah were from people that had been harassing Slane. So there's no evidence of user IDs, and they're from people who would very, very much have a reason to hate him. You know what I mean? So that situation, the guy who made the video, he did nothing wrong in that regard of making the video, because I was talking to him about it because I was very confused. And he said that he saw all this evidence. People sent him all of this evidence, and he just wanted to help the community because he's like, why has nobody spoken up about it? And I was like, listen, man, I can respect that. Like, he had zero reason not to believe that, because when you see all that information, you're bound to believe it. But he didn't check into it, right? So, you know, we're not going to blame somebody for not fact-checking the evidence, because, hey, at least I helped. But the thing about Slane is that I don't want to necessarily defend him. I don't want to try to say that he is the best person on the planet. I'm not going to try to say that he has a heart of gold, he's this, he's that. Because shortly after I was streaming, and then some people told me that he's been a little weird to people. Like, treated them bad. So I don't want to say, like, hey, you know, Slane is someone that I defend with my whole life. I don't want to say that he's somebody that, you know, I fucking respect with my whole heart of gold. I'm just trying to say that in terms of this situation, okay, I'm fucked. This guy's gonna shit on me. This guy's gonna shit on me. This guy's gonna fucking shit on me. Whoa, he has Dream Whisper? Maybe I might win? Maybe there's a heartbeat? Because he doesn't know gaunts are ass. I mean, if he wins with gaunts, that's an impressive motherfucker. That's an impressive motherfucker if he wins with gaunts. I mean, he does have metal, though. Ooh. Ooh. We are lower on armor than we are on health. That somehow worked. That somehow worked. Okay, I want to go over here because I want to use Lord Slice, but I don't want to Storm Cheese him. I actually fuck with this guy. Oh! But I'm not trying to defend Slane. I'm not trying to say who he is or who he isn't. I'm just trying to point out that in this situation, there was nothing to really prove wrong. Okay. Also, this guy's Vents Predictor selling him a lot of damage. I don't know if you guys are noticing. He's playing for the clip. He feints revenge a lot. That's what EU players do. They know the value of revenge. Okay, my M1 fucking, like, buffered. Did you see that? What the hell? That always works. Oh my god. Big capitalization. Started paying attention to that revenge feint. Punish him with judgment. He's gonna use revenge immediately after parry soon enough. Unless he just keeps doing the same thing. Okay. But yeah, I just want to point out that my goal is not to make Slane seem like an angel. Okay? Because there are bad things that he's done. It's a mix of them. Some people told me a lot of stuff. Okay, that's not good. Oof. Good lightspeed reflexes from this guy. What the fuck? Who is this motherfucker? Shadow Man. This dude's cracked. Nope. Oh. Thank you, Exhaustion Strike. Oh my god, this dude's cracked. How the fuck did I win that? A lot of people were telling me I've been getting a lot better. I barely play Chime anymore. Maybe it's just a break. Also, I'm a cowboy now. But, yeah. I just wanted to clear up the air a little bit. In regards to that situation, that was false. The guy who made the video also took it down. We came to a consensus. But, from what I've been hearing, he's not a completely innocent man either. So, just consider it as that charge cleared. Okay? Let's just consider it that way.